Hey everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day. Whether you're out celebrating or staying in, I hope you had a great day. I had to work all day, so I was not able to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And I'm going to start with my funny story, I guess, that involves that. All day I spent my shift. I work as a cashier, checking IDs and ringing up alcohol. So that was my St. Patrick's Day. While other people could have fun and buy alcohol, I had to work. But I hope you guys are able to go out and have fun. So I'm going to start with what we did this week in class, and that was start the novel Written on the Body, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's actually been my favorite novel to read thus far. I know when we first read Mrs. Dalloway, the writing style was really challenging for me, and this one is too, but I found as I'm progressing throughout the class, it's become easier to read the novel because it doesn't have a specific narrator named or doesn't give us a gender, so that's how I know that I am progressing through the class, because it has been easier to read. And I think it's actually really cool not knowing a name or gender. It's something new, and it just challenges me as a reader. So as for what I learned this week, I'm going to go with furthering my editing skills. Before this class, I didn't have any experience with YouTube or blogging, so my editing skills were subpar. But this class has forced me to kind of learn and research and use the YouTube video editor. So I'm finding that I have become better in that area. This week we have to incorporate music into our vlog, so I've been kind of trying to learn about how to do that, and kind of been practicing my skills. So now I'm going to talk about the research project. I think it's going along nicely. I finished Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin. I got the annotated version, and there was a lot of notes throughout the novel, but there's also like a really big introduction before the novel begins, so I'm kind of going to start reading that now. I chose to read it after just to get the hang of the novel. Then I'm going to read that, and then at the same time I just started Pamela, my second novel, and I'm looking forward to reading that some more. I would say that I'm progressing along pretty nicely in my research project. We had the library day right before spring break, so I was able to get a lot of good journal articles from MSU Library website, and I've been starting to read them, and I wrote down the title of the one I read for this vlog, and it's called Richard's Pamela, Changing Countries and Crossing Genres, and it's by Caesar and Hellamore. That journal has helped with my research project, because I mentioned in my research proposal how I wanted to see how different novels affected like the United States and other countries overseas. So I kind of really liked this journal article because it talked about how the novel had such a great impact on Europe, and how so many people translated it or imitated it, and how there's actual plays are really popular because they're based on the book, and how some say that most people have seen the plays, and the plays have actually been translated in more languages than the actual book itself. So that's been kind of interesting to see, and see how it has an effect on Europe versus the United States. And I think it's also has been helpful because obviously Uncle Tom's Cabin was based in the United States, so it's kind of cool to see a different perspective. And that journal article about the novel Pamela has been very helpful with my research. Other than that, my week overall has been pretty good, except for Monday. I was sick all spring break, which seems like I've been sick every other week since fall started because of this horrible weather. so that kind of traveled into Monday, and I had a migraine, so I wasn't able to make it to class. But other than that, Wednesday's class I thought went really well. And then I've just been working, so this weekend I'm looking forward to furthering on with my research and getting some extra homework done. So I'm hoping that the next few weeks of the semester go by fast, because I'm really looking forward to summer. So I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in class on Monday.